All right, the clouds have been building over the mountains this afternoon, and they are producing some rain and thunderstorms. Not as active as it was yesterday, but we're still seeing some activity out there. In fact, you can see the dark clouds over our Palomar Mountain camera. This is looking towards the south, some of those dark clouds, and as long as you can see that billowing edge, a well-defined edge of those clouds, it means those storms are still building. Now, right on the edge of the county, there's a very heavy rain shower that is just issued just minutes ago, a flash flood warning. It is in effect until 7:15 this evening. So this is what we're going to be tracking as we head into tonight. Any of those storms that do form the rest of this afternoon will be able to produce very heavy rain, small hail, a lot of lightning, everything that we saw yesterday, including we had severe thunderstorm warnings yesterday. Some wind gusts in the county were over 60 miles per hour. So really strong storms, just not as many as what we saw yesterday. But you could see targeting our mountain and desert communities across Southern California and down across the border as well. This moisture is abundant. It is humid. That moisture, that monsoon flow is blanketing nearly the entire western half of the country, all the way up to Utah, Nevada. Even parts of Northern California are seeing rain right now from the monsoon flow. Temperatures have tapered off from that record heat we felt over the weekend, but you factor in the humidity and it's still really warm. In fact, temperatures right now are in the mid-90s in the deserts, but the dew point temperatures, which I'll talk more about in our next half hour, in the mid-60s. That is very humid. We're in the 80s for most of our inland neighborhoods and 70s up and down our coast. As long as the moisture is present, and it looks like it's going to be stickered on most of this week, our nights will remain quite warm. In fact, most coastal areas, you may dip down to about 69 degrees, but that's about as cool as you're going to get. Maybe is down to 68. Inland neighborhoods, most of the night we're going to stay in the 70s. When I see you at 11 o'clock tonight on ABC 10 News, we're going to be seeing 70s. By tomorrow morning, you'll cool off to the mid-60s, and then temperatures start warming up again. But near to even a little bit below average across the county. So we're looking at mid-70s up and down our coast, very typical for this time of the year. Escondido at 90 degrees, 86 in El Cajon, as well as in Fallbrook, 82 in Julian, right about 100 degrees in the deserts. And tomorrow won't be maybe not as muggy as it has been the last couple of days, especially on Saturday. Boy, that was a really humid day. But we're going to see that humidity building again on Thursday because of Tropical Storm Juliet. Now, we're really not going to see a lot of moisture from this. Right now, sustained winds at 65 miles per hour. As this system tracks north into the cooler water, it is going to be quickly weakening. But look at that moisture getting pulled into San Diego by Thursday. Thursday is going to be a mostly cloudy day, but we're still going to be warm, and it's going to be very muggy as that tropical moisture comes in. So through about 7 o'clock tonight, we'll see that chance for showers and thunderstorms in the mountains and the deserts. That will then taper off. Tomorrow, there's only a slight chance. We don't see as much of that moisture source, but a slight chance for a shower or thunderstorm in the mountains. Thursday, look at the clouds blanketing the entire county, and anywhere in the county, just because there is going to be so much moisture, there is a slight chance for some showers anywhere in the county on Thursday. Temperatures will be pretty warm all this week. We're remaining in the 70s and 80s along our coastline. And that monsoon flow, it does weaken for a few days, Friday and Saturday. It doesn't go away completely, so it's still going to be muggier than what we're used to here in San Diego. But that chance for showers and thunderstorms will be diminishing. We are going to see temperatures mostly in the 90s Friday through the weekend, the inland neighborhoods. While the mountains, you have another slight chance for storms returning maybe as early as Saturday, though Sunday and Labor Day and Tuesday looking possible again to see some more storms. And for the deserts, also a slight chance for storms here over the next couple of days, and temperatures warming close to 110 by Sunday.